was 80 degrees today at the North Pole. I'm actually serious. I rode through the town of North Pole, which is just a little bit east of Fairbanks. And what do you know? It is 80 degrees. There's a big sign out front, one of those tall signs with a thermometer on it, and it says 80 degrees. And it had a Safeway, it had a Subway, it had a McDonald's. So it wasn't exactly like I pictured the North Pole, but there you have it. North Pole, Alaska, 80 degrees today. And it felt like it because all day today it was warm. I saw thermometers all over town and they said 80, 81, 82, 83. That was the highest one I saw. It was 83. So that was the high today, somewhere in the low 80s. I woke up in Beaver Creek, or just outside of Beaver Creek, at a little campground called Junction, and it was only about 20, 30 miles away from the border. So had breakfast at Buckshot Betty's, headed on out of that Yukon campsite, and after that breakfast, made it to the border, passed through easily, no problems. Quick few questions from the border, the customs agent. That was it. I was on my way. And then it took another maybe 4.5 hours to get to Fairbanks, through the town of Tok, then up to Delta Junction, which is the official end of the Alaska Highway. Anyway, there was an animal that I saw. There was just one of significance, and it was a moose, a female moose, just again off the side of the road grazing. It wasn't extraordinarily large, but I have seen moose before up in Yellowstone. This one was definitely a female moose, no antlers, not exceptionally big, but hey, you don't see too many moose in San Jose, so pretty neat. Then I made it into Fairbanks, and I went straight to the University of Alaska Fairbanks, which is where I am now, obviously, in this dorm room, and checked into my room. And I gotta say, I love this place. This is great. When I come back from Dead Horse, I'm gonna come back here and stay in this place again because this is just perfect. It's a nice small room. It's a private room. There are showers and a bathroom. It's separate, but that's okay. They have laundry facilities. Laundry's free. All you have to do is go buy your own soap. It costs $1. And internet is free if you go down to the library. So this place is great, and it's pretty inexpensive compared to all the other places up here in Fairbanks. It's pretty hard to find anything under $100, and this is only $57, so a bargain by Arctic standards. I went to the northernmost Denny's in the world, and it is the exact same food, even if it is the northernmost Denny's in the world. But it was fine. I was hungry. I got dinner. I was thinking about having something a little more exotic since I came all the way out here, but when I started riding around, I wasn't finding a whole lot. I was expecting to find like a really large old town Fairbanks with lots of old-fashioned types of places, and didn't really quite find them. There was like a small kind of downtown area, but it was full of construction and detours, and parking was poor, so just kind of avoided it. So anyway, I'm sure there's more to Fairbanks than that. I'll have more time to explore it when I come back from my trip to Prudhoe Bay, which is going to begin tomorrow. I'm going to do the first half of it tomorrow, and then the second half of it the next day. And I was lucky. I did score myself a spot at the Prudhoe Bay Hotel and a spot on the Arctic Ocean Tour. Those were both in question because I came here without those reserves. But as of today, it's official. I got my spot on both of those, hotel and Arctic Ocean Tour. So looking forward to it. It is, I'm confused by the time because we went into Alaska time, which is 1 hour behind Pacific time. It's well after 10 o'clock, I know that. So I know back home it's well after 11. But here, even at 10:30 or so, take a look outside. How often do you get that? 10:30 at night.